How you doing, guys? Welcome back. It's LSP. It's currently the 27th of September 2022. Perfect opportunity now to jump on, do a video, go over the charts. I've seen enough now on the markets. I've been kind of leaving enough time between the videos, more for shop value. I firmly believe, where price is going. I've said this many times, but obviously it's better sometimes to just kind of let things drag out. And then when you go from one video to the next, it's like, wow, okay, I can really see how this unfolded, right? So before I talk about the charts, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, for more of these informational videos. And let's talk about Bitcoin for a second. If we look at what it's doing, right? Now, obviously, I get a lot of DMs of people saying, you see, you were wrong. Bitcoin's, exploding. And it's like, oh, man, just give it a minute. Right? We had, this pop recently. And it was quite funny because this movement to the upside just here, there was people in my Discord were kind of posting little funny sort of memes and jokes, people, running, to jump back into the market because this was it. This is like, bullish all of a sudden, right? And I know I know we say these things in jest, but ultimately, there are many people that jumped into Bitcoin today, assuming, right, that this was, some explosive move to the upside. But we know better than that, right? We focus on these higher time frames because we end up in situations like this. This is showing us now what is potentially going to unfold over the next 2 to 3 days, right? And going into the weekend as well. So we had this movement to the upside. And now this has been rejected and reversed, yeah? Leaving a tail behind, probably get some follow through and end up down here at number 3, which we've been talking about for forever, really, around about sort of 17.6. So just be mindful of that, be aware of that, and in terms of what to do with this information, just be patient. Just be patient, let Bitcoin unfold, let Bitcoin drag the rest of the market down with it, and then ultimately when it hits the levels that we're expecting, we can assess and then we can take action when needed. But we do it in a calm way. We're here to find an opportunity to engage where it makes the most sense. Yeah, we're not interested in just throwing money into the market and hoping for the best, right? Why would we do that when we can watch all of this unfold to a narrative that we firmly and confidently believe is going to unfold, and then we can just take advantage of it. There's no need to throw money into the market. We kind of already know what to do. We just have to control the psychology, right? So if we go over to Binance has been holding a little bit up here, and that's fine. But again, it's showing the same narrative, as Bitcoin. It's just taking a little bit longer to unfold and for us to see that on the charts. But if you look at the small nuances that happen, and the little pieces of information that you're getting, what happened here is you had pickup of buy side, it runs, takes out the highs over here, absorbs the liquidity, leaves the imbalance above, goes up a second time, which was today, takes out this high, dips into the, the imbalance to rebalance a little bit, and look at the response away from that. Boom. Yeah. So we've got liquidity under here, a little bit under here, but here's the most important thing, right? This here, okay, has already been tapped into, right? So it's very unlikely, if we start to run a little bit, that we're not going to go at least to around about 266, 265, and ultimately if we end up doing that, then this entire move has pretty much been reversed, nullified, and we're going to end up down, at the levels that we're expecting, Binance to end up at, which the first place is going to be down here around about 250. I put this on the chart at the time when I was very confident that we're going to end up down at 250 at least on Binance. Okay, so just be mindful of that. I know predominantly many of us spend a lot of time on the Binance Smart Chain. A lot of the projects that we are focused on are on the Binance Smart Chain, and if Binance takes a bit of a dump down to at least 250, the projects that we're focused on are going to be affected as well, right? But just as a quick side note, just because the price of BNB goes down and thus the price of the project that you are in also goes down, it doesn't fundamentally change the strength of that project always, right? Just bear that in mind, because sometimes we put way too much emphasis on what we see on charts and people panic and think, oh, no, and they just sell for no reason. Focus, pay attention, right? So that's kind of an update. In terms of what to do with this information, going back to what I was saying a minute ago, not much, just be patient. Be calm, allow the market to unfold. And I just want to give a shout out to those people, right, that have given me, or at least that have sent me DMs saying, that they are, or at least that they have been staying out of the market, and because of that, they've actually saved money. There was one chap, he actually messaged out to me, and I'll finish the video here, but he messaged out to me and he was like, I'm normally in and out of this mess, this kind of choppy market when you get these ups and downs, because he used to focus predominantly on the 15 and the hourly chart. And he would see all of these kind of movements up and down and just immediately jump in because he thought this was it, right? He's since started focusing on the 4-hour, mainly the 4-hour chart and the daily chart, right? He hasn't opened a trade for months and months and months. And that makes me very, very happy because he saved money. And more importantly, he's learned so many valuable lessons. So there's always something to learn in the market. I hope the video was informative. I hope you guys are finding value, in the content that I'm creating. Stay calm, stay safe. Don't do anything silly. Let the market, kind of dump on us, and then we can engage, when it makes more sense, less risk, and more focus. So with that said, hope everyone's having an absolutely fantastic day or evening wherever you're in the world. Expect more videos. I'll speak to you soon. Ciao for now.